Alright, so as of Thursday, it looks like Obamacare passed, and the Supreme Court is upholding it, so it's going to come into fruition. It's no secret that I did not vote for Obama. I will not be voting for him again. I made it very clear 4 years ago I wouldn't be voting for him, but I did say when he got elected I'd give him a chance. It was a fair election and he won, and it is what it is. So he became the president, and none of the things that he was saying he would do or that people drank the Kool-Aid for have happened, in my opinion. Gas prices are a little lower, but not the amount that he said they'd be. Our natural progression of the war has wound down in Iraq, but we're not out of there. We were going to be out of there in 16 months. And I'm not necessarily saying we should have been out of there in 16 months, but it's something that he said he would do that we haven't done. Jobs have not been created. More companies are laying off, cutting back, closing, and outsourcing than ever. And the national debt would be cut back, or if not paid off. The national debt's a disaster. It's been a train wreck, and it's intensified in the last 3 years. The one thing that seemed to intrigue most people, or a lot of people, I don't know about most, is Obamacare, a government-sponsored health care program. Well, a government-sponsored health care program, friends, we pay for that. Now, I've been a taxpayer. I'm 41 years old. I've been a taxpayer for about 23 of those years. I'm okay with paying taxes. I've been paying them the majority of my life. I'm going to be paying them till they put me in the ground, however long that might be. So, again, I don't mind paying taxes, but I don't think that our tax dollars should go for things that we don't have a say in. And this is one of these things. Companies are going to be fined if they don't buy into the Obamacare. And they're also looking to force religious hospitals to perform duties that they don't believe in. And for 2 centuries and 4 decades that I know of, and 2 centuries before that, people have complained about separating church and state. Well, first of all, you can't separate it entirely because the Constitution itself is based on the laws of the Bible. And any set of laws in any government that has ever formed in the last 2,000 years has been based on biblical practice. So, at least codes of ethics. So, you can't really eliminate church and state. You can. There's people that don't believe in God, but you can't really change the fact that our governmental constitutions and I say plural because that's every country, that they're all based on biblical codes of ethics. So with that being said, the separation of church and state simply means that the government doesn't support any particular denomination. They don't give tax breaks if you're Catholic. They don't appoint you to certain offices only if you're a Lutheran. Only a Baptist can hold that judicial position. No, they don't. That's what separation of church and state means. That the government doesn't get involved in that particular segment of things. But what about separation of church and state being the government doesn't mandate that churches do certain things? No, okay? Now, if your church sacrifices animals or people, then yes, there are laws against slaughtering. So they would have to get involved in a case like that. But to say that your hospital must provide services that are highly immoral, that's very bad. And many religious denominations Probably more famously the Catholics than others, but many religious denominations run hospitals and clinics and provide health care that, yeah, there is some support otherwise, but most of it are donations or parish drives or the diocese that provides the money to support them. And without such places, I mean, if you're not a religious person, just stop and take a look. If you're going to St. Mary's Hospital or anything called named after a saint, or Mercy, or Our Lady of, or Father, or Saint, those are all hospitals that are religiously, probably Catholic, but at least religiously founded and religiously run by a panel of the church, so you can't really separate that. They are here, and they do operate that way. So when a government-sponsored healthcare program is looking to force them to perform duties, that's illegal and it's immoral. Next video.